we got this big fight coming up. Um, Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Um, I remember talking to, and you said something about in the amateurs, you fought Spence, right?
Yeah, I fought.
How many fights did you fight Spence?
Twice. We fought twice.
Talk to me about the outcome. Talk to me about what he does good in the ring.
Man, he just so physically big and physically strong at the time, you know. So we fought twice. He won both of them. He won both the fight. The first one was real close. We fought at the Dallas. We fought Dallas, which where he was from, and we that was the Texas State Championships. And it was a close fight, bro. I got out the ring and people was like, "Man, you won, you won, you won," and stuff like that. But I honestly felt like I lost the fight. But it was a really close fight. And then the second time he just like he smoked me the second time. I ain't even gonna lie. He definitely adjusted to the first time we fought and then just kind of smoked me the second time. But like just what he does good, bro. He and this was in the amateurs, bro. Like so to build up to the fight, like you had to fight 4 fights to win a championship or whatever. And so his 3 fights, bro, before me, we fought at the state for the state championship. And so the 3 fights, like I think I stopped one of my opponents. He stopped all 3 of them. He literally stopped everybody he fought, and then me and him fought. And that was my first time actually going to like a state championship. I started boxing real late. And at the time, bro, he was like I think a 3-time national champion. And so if, obviously he had a way more experience over me, but we just went there, we locked horns and we fought. And like I said, it was a good fight. He won the fight, and he went to nationals. He ended up winning nationals or whatever. And I was proud of myself because, like I said, I never been on that level before. That was my first time ever being on that level, and that was really, one that was something in my mind that clicked. Was like, all right, like you on this level too, because people was telling me like you won the fight. It wasn't like I got stopped like these dudes. Like people was like, man, like you actually. People in Dallas was like, man, you really won that fight. You won that fight. So and even though I felt like I still felt like I lost, like I'm like I'm on this level too. This dude he ended up winning. It wasn't like he would end up being a state champion and end up losing the national. He ended up being a state champion and end up winning the national, and he ended up winning everything else, and then he ended up being the Olympian. So it was like, all right, you on the same level, and you got to realize that was at 152. I fought at 152 in the amateurs. I fought at 140 right now. So I was just like, yeah, like I can, all right, I can compete at this level, and that's it. It clicked for me.
Yeah, that story you just mentioned, it definitely can bring like great confidence in your career due to the
Mm-hmm.
fact that you're campaigning at 140 pounds. So yeah,
Right.
absolutely. Last time we spoke about this fight, you said it was a 50-50. You didn't really know how to choose the winner on this fight. You're also cool friends
Mm-hmm.
with both of them. But if you had to play it, let all the fans know, how good is this fight for boxing right now? And if you had to play from 1 to 12, how do you see these possibilities of this fight happening?
Oh man, it's so good, bro. Because I think so many things can happen. This fight is the best fight you can make in boxing. First off, this is the best. I mean, the two guys are top of their game, undefeated. Crawford been pound for pound. Both of them are pound for pound. Both of them are undefeated. This is. I mean, I think this is the best fight you can make in boxing. It might not be the biggest, because obviously, you got people like Javante and Canelo and Wilder and Fury and all that, but this is the best as far as skill wise and stuff. Like this is the best because both of these guys are on the pound for pound list. Like when did we get when is the last time we got 2 guys that was undefeated in the same weight class on the pound for pound list that's gonna fight each other? Like that don't happen, bro. Like that really don't happen. So you gotta realize like how big this fight really is. This fight is just it's huge. It really is huge for boxing. How I see it going, bro. Honestly, bro, like man, I really don't know. Like I think they both the fight is so good because they both can cancel each other out. They both of the styles cancel each other out. Like, I can see Errol just backing Crawford down and maybe stopping him and beating him up. But at the same time, I can see Crawford boxing around Errol, hitting him with some hard ass punches, and and busting him up too. So I don't know, bro. I really, honestly, I don't know. I saw they set the date. Yeah, I got to get my tickets to Vegas for sure. I'm going. I got to be in the front row for that because I mean that's a just a huge fight. You know, that's a real big fight, and it's the best fight you could make in boxing. There's no other fight bigger than that you can make in boxing. No, not even Haney and Tank, or me and Josh Taylor, or nobody is that big, bro. That's the biggest fight. That's literally the biggest fight you can make in boxing. And I'm just glad, they making it happen right now. While both of the guys are still undefeated, both of them are still champions, both of them still pound for pound. And I feel like both of them still in their prime. So this is the best fight you can make.
Yeah, I'm glad that you mentioned that they're both in their prime because sometimes people they say that this might be watered down, they're getting a little too old, but you believe that this is happening at the perfect time.
I think it could have happened a little sooner, but I mean I don't think they lost a step. I don't think that Errol is fading. I don't think that Crawford is fading. I don't think they fading. Maybe it could have happened, maybe a little earlier, but at the same time, like both of them are still undefeated. Both of them are still pound for pound. So, yeah, I think it's still a good time to happen, bro.
Right.